A truck driver from California penned a tragic last Facebook post tinged with regret just a day before dying from coronavirus. Tommy Macias, 51, who lived in Los Angeles, said he caught the killer virus at a party in early June as coronavirus restrictions in the state were eased. In the post he admitted he fed up by not wearing a mask and failing to keep a distance from people, saying he felt guilty for putting his family at risk. A day before he was taken to hospital he uploaded this message to Facebook, admitting he fed up, begging people to wear masks in public, and praying for his own survival. Macias, who was overweight and had diabetes, ended the post by writing, "Hopefully with God's help I'll be able to survive this." He died a day later. Gustavo Lopez, his brother-in-law, told NBC that from March until early June, Macias was following guidelines and only going out when necessary. However, in early June Macias traveled 70 miles to Lake Elsinore to attend a party with a large group of others. Included in the crowd was a friend, who Lopez did not name, who had tested positive for coronavirus and knew about the diagnosis. But because he did not have symptoms, the person thought he could not infect other people. Lopez said he next saw Macias on June 11, shortly after the party, when he didn't look right and appeared to be very sweaty. It was around that time that the infected friend informed people at the party of his diagnosis, prompting others to get tested. There were more than 6,000 coronavirus cases reported in California on June 29, while hospital and ICU admissions have jumped by almost 50%. Macias took a test on June 16, which came back positive on June 18. More than a dozen people who also attended the party have since come back positive for the virus. Macias was rushed to hospital the following day around 11 a.m. after struggling to breathe. A final photo in the hospital shows him being given oxygen with a mask. Sometime between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. doctors took the decision to put him on an invasive ventilator. 2 hours later he was dead. Macias, who was affectionately known as Big Sexy, did not marry and did not have children. His friends and family remembered him as a big-hearted man who was always willing to help others. He is survived by his mother, 2 sisters, 4 nieces and 2 great-nieces. Under the new measure, restaurants are permitted to continue with outdoor dining service but must shut down indoor operations. The U.S. is now logging more than 50,000 coronavirus cases per day in a second wave of infections that is already larger than the first.